Canadian terrorist sentenced to 26 years in prison for role in Iraq's suicide bombing that killed 5. New York. A Canadian man was sentenced on Tuesday to 26 years in prison for his role in a 2009 suicide bombing in Iraq in which 5 U.S. soldiers were killed. Prosecutors said wiretap evidence linked Farouk Khalil Muhammad Issa to a terror network that used a suicide bomber to detonate a truck filled with explosives outside the U.S. base in Mosul. The blast left a 60-foot crater in the ground. Issa admitted corresponding by email with 2 of the jihadists while they were in Syria and facilitators who were trying to get the attackers into Iraq, according to court papers. Authorities said he also wired $700 to one of them and provided words. Issa, 51, a Canadian citizen and Iraqi national, was arrested in 2011 on a U.S. warrant after an investigation by authorities in New York, Canada, and Tunisia. She said Issa's actions warranted a significant prison term, but one less severe than the life sentence called for under federal sentencing guidelines. That did not sit well with several family members of the soldiers, who appeared in Brooklyn federal court expecting Issa to be handed a life sentence. Bryce's Jason Pouch, Brian Hall, and Edward Forrest were also killed in the attack. Visit New York Daily News at
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.